Episode 5 of Zorro begins with the governor addressing Nalin's men, whom Capitan Monasterio arrested last night. The governor lies to the natives that he has no intention to harm them. Moreover, the governor asks a couple to convey his message to Zorro, but he orders Monasterio to shoot them in the back as they leave. Monasterio hesitates, but he eventually carries out the order with a heavy heart. As for the remaining few, the governor orders them to be executed and buried outside the town. As the episode goes on, Ramirez's brother heads to the town after being informed of his brother's death by the governor. Unfortunately, Nalin attacks his carriage, kills his guard, and kidnaps him. When the governor catches wind of it, he asks Monasterio to find Ramirez's brother no matter what. Additionally, he also advises Monasterio not to utter a word about there being two Zorros. Make no mistake, the governor isn't Antonio's friend. The only reason he has called Antonio to California is to kill him so that the coal mine that Antonio had inherited from Ramirez would become the government's property. The governor later plans to sell this mine to Andrutevich, the owner of a Russo-American company. On the other hand, Zorro gains an audience with Nalin, thanks to the natives, and asks her to release Antonio, or the governor will have her men killed. Nalin releases Antonio, but the governor finds an opening and smothers him with a pillow. Like always, Zorro shoulders the burden of the crime he hasn't committed. Lolita gets into a verbal confrontation with her father, who calls her spoiled. When Lolita talks back, Tadeo slaps her right across the face. In anger, Lolita threatens to kill her father if he ever lays a hand on him ever again. Moreover, Lolita also mounts her horse and rides to the De La Vega's ranch, but changes her mind after seeing May there. Lolita has begun to question marrying Monasterio, and you can tell by her fiddling with her engagement ring at the dinner. Monasterio investigates and finds that Antonio has been smothered to death. He suspects the governor to be the killer, as he is the last person to see Antonio alive. Nalin confesses to Diego that she hasn't killed Antonio and someone is framing her. Nalin also agrees to team up with Diego to free her men. They infiltrate Diego's mine and steal explosives. Therein, Diego encounters a group of masked men scouring through Ramirez's things as if they're looking for something valuable. These masked men share an insignia on their masks identical to the one we saw on the mask of the person who shot Diego's fathers. Diego tries to capture them, but they escape. The following morning, Zorro and Nalin launch an assault on the prison, successfully rescuing the innocent tribesmen. Monasterio, despite having a clear shot at Zorro, intentionally misses, realizing that the true villain is the governor, not the masked vigilante.